Every 4 years, each summer buzzes with anticipation for the Republican National Convention and the Democratic National Convention. Delegates converge on each respective convention and each cast their vote to nominate presidential and vice presidential candidates. But superdelegates, a Democratic mainstay, remain a thorn in the side of any Democratic hopeful, as they are able to choose who they vote for and are not bound by the votes of their home state. With 2020 behind us and the 2024 primary election looming far ahead, it's time to start thinking about the roles of superdelegates in our democracy. Superdelegates should not be abolished because they maintain the core integrity of the party and serve as a vetting process for potential demagogues. With superdelegates, Democrats can choose a presidential hopeful, making sure he is fit for office and representative of the party's ideals. In the Democratic Party, a superdelegate is a delegate who is not bound by a state's vote and can pick any presidential candidate they prefer. Currently, there are over 700 plus of these delegates from around the country, and each plays a role in the convention. Now you might be wondering, I know what a superdelegate is, but what's just a regular delegate? Well, let me explain. According to Wikipedia, pledged delegates are elected or chosen at the state or local level with the understanding that they will support a particular candidate at the convention. This is what a regular delegate is, and a superdelegate is a delegate that can choose whoever they vote for. While superdelegates remain a more democratic issue, they are also present at the GOP convention. However, they are bound to their state's popular vote and are not allowed to vote according to their interest. GOP superdelegates are usually party chairmen from each state and are automatically selected as delegates, gaining them the unofficial status of superdelegates. The DNC created superdelegates in 1984 to increase the participation of elected officials and party leaders in the nomination process. Superdelegates are experienced officials with years of service in public office and the know-how to help political hopefuls gain office. That is the reason there are even superdelegates in the first place. In addition, superdelegates are often said to distort the quote-unquote popular vote, electing a candidate that was not selected by the people. Even though this has never happened in the history of the DNC, and superdelegates, on average, overwhelmingly side with other pledged delegates, superdelegates have now been banned from the first ballot, removing the possibility of electing an unpopular candidate. There is a chance, however, that most voters may elect a candidate who will ultimately lose in the general election, or whose temperament and character could render them an unfit person for the Oval Office. Under these extreme circumstances, the existence of superdelegates is an emergency brake, or a last chance to avoid disaster. While this has certainly never happened, superdelegates remain as an insurance policy in case of party schisms and electoral madness, and are needed to help the Democratic National Convention keep peace. Thank you.